Can you be entered into a contract without knowing? This is the example. Thousands of cattle dying in Kansas. This is what we know. Cattle had ears pierced. The cattle had numbered tags entered into a computer, and the cattle breathed. Is that what required to enter them into a contract? Well, if I'm not mistaken, if you look in Leviticus, you'll know about ear piercings should not be allowed. If these number tags are told, if these cattle are told that their number is something something, or if the cattle can't deny, then if two people are talking about the cattle and the cattle don't say their own name, then my guess is that the cattle would be entered into an ancient contract, especially if they breathe. Now here's what we don't know. Did the cattle have death ink injections / vaccines? Were these cows loaded up? And no. They might have been loaded up a certain way. But the main thing we got to realize about the cattle and why all these cattle were dying in Kansas is because they were entered into contracts. Once again, I don't know what happens to the baby chicklets, but I put the baby chicklets that I had and I bought into a cage. And I have this Plymouth Rock chicken, or they call Bear Rock chicken. That chicken didn't die. It survived. But the baby chicklets that I put in the cage, they died. And I had the cage fully secure. And my only guess is that they pushed their way out of the cage and were killed by something outside. Now, I've seen a gray cat in the neighbor's yard, and it's always looking intensely over here. So I've got some stuff coming here today. I'm going to try to see about seeing what is trying to kill the baby chicklets outside. Thousands of cattle dying where they entered into contracts. And if we don't know about these contracts, how were the cows forgiven? If the cows are breathing a certain shaman, and if somebody died on the cross, the Melech Yehuda Leolam, then how would these behemoth be Salah? So my only guess on this is that they're forcefully entered into contracts. And these contracts we don't know about.